Hey, everybody. Hey, Tennessee Poppy Seed. Sorry, I would have been on earlier, but, you know, I don't know where everybody is. I just I don't know what's on or whatever's going on. I don't know. Look at all these shoes behind me. I had so much shit I was going to do today. Didn't happen. I have like huge piles of those shoes that I listed and whatnot. I'm going to list them all on Macari. And that's what I was going to do today. But of course not. Hey, Amara, Breege. You were getting bored. Well, I hope I don't bore you even more. I'm going to try to keep a positive mood. I do. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Breege. I appreciate you saying that. I don't feel it, but I wasn't going to come on camera, but I was like, screw it. I don't even care. Aw, thank you, Sozy. Hello, fellow vampires. Oh, and I also had I was gonna do trivia tonight too. So I'll probably have like a short live, and then I will get off here and work on that trivia, so we can have a trivia maybe tomorrow or whatever. Oh, my hair. It's like, and oh, I gotta get a package ready too for. Look at this, rat's nest. I don't know. I hear there's some craziness going on in on the drama channels. I don't know. Somebody was trying to text me and tell me about it. Something about Six Up trying to act like a psychologist or something. I don't know. But I don't even think she has her freaking. I don't think she passed kindergarten, so I hardly think that she's a psychologist. I really want to know where my Coach glasses are too. That's another thing that's bothering me. Like, it's what happened to them? Second pair of freaking Coach glasses I lost. I don't really vape usually. I just have a little bit more left, and then yeah, I won't. It's actually Delta 8, which I don't know if I'm like actually really a fan of. It doesn't feel to me like weed. It feels to me, well, it does feel like to me like weed, but it also feels to me like it kind of reminds me a little bit of spice, a little bit. I don't know. I wonder if there's something else in this besides. It reminds me. It does remind me a little bit of spice. No, you can't make this shit up. Hey, Lady CG. You never did spice. Well, spice is. Well, what I mean by spice is that fake marijuana shit they used to have. It's not legal anymore, but you used to be able to get it everywhere, and it made you feel brain dead. It was different. It was kind of addictive. I thought. I felt like I couldn't wait to get it. It made me feel. Spice made me feel like brain dead. Like it was. It would it would make me feel like it would like give my brain a rest, but it makes you feel so like it's not. It can't be good for you. It can't. It's got to be bad for you. What's wrong? No, I'm good. I just you're naturally brain dead. Same. Pumpkin spice. Yeah, everything's pumpkin spice now. You know, it's getting fall, and dang. You had a bad experience. Yeah, it's you have to. It does. Spice does kind of have a trippy feel. Um, it's yeah, it's different. Like weed is, you can kind of just get what you need to. I mean, you can get what you need to do done, you know. But like on Spice, like, uh, yeah, it's. Hey, Beach Bum. Talking about drugs again? Yes, it's my favorite pastime, Buttercup. Duh. Actually, here, let me do some drugs real quick. Oh, God. Oh, God. Buttercup, that was for you. I've never had Delta 8 gummies. Well, I know. We decided. Ah, man. Yeah, this brand is called Cake. Doesn't work if you cough. It makes you more high when you cough. But I don't like it. I don't like it's too rough on the lungs. So after this is gone, I'm done for a few months. Done with the weed completely. You don't? It may, yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like weed to me, though. What? You got a cough to get off? Really? What? I have never heard something like that. Oh, THC definitely makes me very happy too. It's great for depression for sure. Oh, it's a stoner phrase, cough to get off. Okay. It's true. It does. Without what thing? Oh, without this? Yeah. Yeah, I just do it for, I'll use it until it's gone, and then it's not really something I really care to, like, I have to have in my life. Actually, I don't like having it in my life at all times, anyways. You start, you can't even get high anymore after a while. So it's pointless. Plus, it also keeps me from doing it really. I don't like to do it all the time either because I do notice like I seem to get less done when I mean, so I don't like to use it all the time. Just, I might for, like I said, the last time I smoked was really, or before that time that I went to Illinois, that one time, like, I told you guys about, I hadn't even done any for like years. Sometimes I don't know, I don't like feeling like that for like ever. Yeah, vaping, it hurts my lungs. I don't like that either. Yeah, I don't even like I don't want to vape even tobacco or anything. Really? I mean, I don't know. I never heard it. Surprised. Gummies are my favorite for sure. It can make you lazy, but actually, it gives me energy. If you just got to have the right mindset, you can change. You just have to change it in your mind. You have to kind of change your focus. So if you notice that you can sometimes, I can sometimes get a lot of stuff done on weed. And sex is definitely the best on weed too. Look really sleepy. Yeah, I've had a rough day, kind of. Couch lock is real. Look, Wendy sent me $1 million. What'd you guys send me? One up that. 1 million buckaroos. Sour worms sound really good right now, actually. Why did you have to make me think of sour worms? Macrame is. Oh, man. Nerds, gummies, and literally melted into my friend's couch. Yeah. I do. It does make me like more spacey. And I'm spacey enough as it is. So, I have to have breaks every once in a while because sometimes I'm just like, man, I'm get too ridiculous. I've been trying to look into that Kylie case a little bit. I kind of understand that. Are people thinking that the boyfriend knows something, or the one that claims to be a boyfriend? I think I don't know. I don't think weed's really like. Some people think it's good for pain, but I don't think so. But that's just me. I do think it's great for depression. I mean, it's better than being on a pharmaceutical, to be honest. Honestly, I hate freaking taking pharmaceuticals. I hate it. Antidepressants and stuff like that, I really hate taking that stuff. I still haven't even got, well, I know I shouldn't even talk about it on here because I know they're weird about that. I haven't even got the vaccine or anything. So I would much rather like smoke weed than if, but it's not like legal. Her friends. So nobody's thinking that the Jagger guy. Rev Serafina's. You're allergic to what? You're allergic to present day pot. It's so funny because when I was younger, I used to get high all the time and would think I'm never going to stop doing this. Yeah, I want to be high like my whole life. I don't like smoking weed during the day. I like smoking it at night usually. His Hellcat. Her friends know something. I'm gonna have to look into it some more. No, I don't mind the psychic stuff. I like listening to it, some of it. If I feel like the person's, I really feel like Mystical Mermaid, I really feel like she's really gifted. Like, I feel like she could be, I feel like she could have like a show. That's how good she is. She's so, I don't think I've ever seen somebody, she just seems so accurate. It's crazy. Annie Elise. Sativa, yeah, it's supposed to. I don't know if I notice a difference between the two strands or not. Yeah, Mystical Mermaid is really is really good though. It freaks me out actually. She freaked me out last night. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It really freaked me out. Look at all that. God, I'm shedding so bad. It really started to make me sick to my stomach. I've never had something like that happen. Like it was almost too, I have never had something like that happen. Like a lot of weird new things happening in my life because of Mystical Mermaid. But the stuff that she was saying last night was so spot on. And I knew it was like she knew what I was thinking. And I knew what it's so weird. But she was like, I can't even explain it. But it was so spot on, the stuff that she was saying, that she didn't even have to say anything. I knew what she was saying, basically. Like, just by her reactions and stuff. She's, yeah, I was in the chat. Yeah, I couldn't even like say anything live. I had to text her because it got really like personal. Like, I can't talk about this stuff on here. But yeah, she did a little like reading on me yesterday. I don't know if I want to talk about it. I don't know why really even brought it up. We got into the psychic talk, and I just wanted saying like she's really accurate, and it just reminded me, the craziness last night. And yeah, I just don't want to talk about it. But I'm sure if people watch Mystical Mermaid, you could probably. I know. I used to really think Donna Serafina was legit. But I don't so I mean, I don't know if I'm as confident anymore in her. I used to be really confident in her, but yep, she has been missing 14 months. It's crazy. All these people like freaking Candace in the world that pop out like kid after kid after kid after kid. When they, like Dawn said, oh, we didn't even want kids. We had 4 of them. Don't even want kids. And they just pop them out left and right. Possibly even sold a couple along the way. But then there's like tons of people that would do anything to have a kid. Yeah, Candace has a daughter named Candace. There's Candace Senior. Yeah, there's 3 generations of Candace. The Candus. You didn't think it was. You think you can have a certain connection? That might be it. I don't know. When she do a reading on you? I don't know. I felt like she was. I mean, she was so accurate, and not just like yesterday. Anytime, it's so. It kind of makes me nauseous. It's so like it was making me sick. I'm like, wow, this is just too intense right now. And none of the Candaces can spell their names. So glad Summer wasn't called Candace. Who? Wait. You want to know what she said? Are you talking about what Mermaid said? Um, she said she didn't want to taco about it. Taco. um, just about relationship stuff. What did that say? I think several people were listening. How many could relate to what she told you for your reading? No, I don't usually. I want. I. I. It's just I. Just don't want to talk about it today. Really. I will, and I'm sure it's still on Mystical Mermaids, and you can. It's just I don't want to like. It's just a bad timing and stuff. What was on lip lock? No, you didn't upset me at all. Like, no, I was already kind of like, just kind of melancholy. I was already kind of, that's why my title was FML. Just been kind of like an off day, but I know, I mean, I'll be fine. Like, I always am. I'm not depressed or anything. I wasn't on her channel. I was just in the chat. But um, she was gonna do a reading for me anyways, but I went ahead and sent her money for it because I don't want to like. I don't know. I feel bad because I'm sure she needs to make money too. You know, God's got you. Aw. No, it was just yesterday, Quinny. Like, yeah, it was just last night. It was good though. It wasn't bad. It was good. It was all good stuff. It was great. I mean, so it's nothing to be sad about. It's just um I don't know. I've kind of learned my lesson about talking about my relationships and stuff like on here. So I'm trying to like pipe it down a little bit because it was like a reality show and um I don't mind that. You know, that's me because I'm just so out. I'm so open and I don't care. But I have to, some of, the people in my life, like, they don't want to, like, deal with the YouTube drama and stuff, you know? Oculus Walking Dead. And I haven't got Oculus Walking Dead yet. She can just read in the chat, Brittany. I was watching last night, so for the past couple nights, like before I would go to bed, I've been doing that Oculus and watching a Vegas show. So I watched one. They have this one called Kai, which I saw that when I was in Vegas, and so that was really cool watching it on the VR. That was crazy. Like on one of the other Vegas shows, oh my God, I screamed so loud because it felt so. Oh my God, I cannot imagine watching like a scary movie with that, or it feels so real. Sometimes you'll forget that you're like that. What you sometimes you'll forget that it's not real. YouTube famous now? No. I don't. No, if I choose to put my life out there, it's one thing, but that's why I don't have well, first of all, my daughter, she's underage. And there's so many weirdos. So, that's one reason why obviously I wouldn't have her on here, but I don't, I try to, she doesn't, people in my life don't want to deal with it. A chronic overshare. Yeah, I am big time. Want to either Ziggy because of how people are on here. Yeah, I actually had to she actually ended the stream because it got too personal. So, and then she texted me, we were texting as she ended her stream because it just got so like, she didn't know what she could say. I was like, yeah, don't say that shit on there. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Always uncomfortable when people let their kids be on camera on YouTube. Yeah. The VR roller coasters, that's the first thing that I did. I like the space. The spacing is the best I've done, I think, out of all of it so far that I've liked. Is, yeah, even over the Vegas show thing, the whole space expedition thing, that is so freaking cool. I keep meaning to like let my dad know. Like I'm just like, my dad used to take me out and we would look through the telescope and yeah, I think I was like the only kid that actually showed any type of interest in that stuff. Like between me and my sisters. It is so cool. You guys need to check it out for sure. It does invite drama, that's true. It does. But at least at least I it at least I get to kind of control the narrative that way though, because if they don't have anything to use, that's kind of a reason why I do overshare. Because like, I'll give them, I'll give them the material. For, you know what I mean? If I, if that shit's gonna happen no matter what, I might as well be in control of what they're saying. Because otherwise, they'll just like freaking make it up. So. Star Wars. Well, like Titanic the movie. Hey, Cindy. Sorry, guys, that I'm being so like. I'm being so. I don't mean to be rude and. Have you dyed your hair? Yeah, I dyed it today. I'm trying to lighten it. I'm trying to get it lighter. I don't want it black anymore. Like, it's crazy because I've always had blonde hair my whole life up until, or dark blonde hair recently, almost brown. uh, and I never dyed my hair like ever. And then just starting, like, I just started recently dyeing my hair. What, within the last few months? Oh yeah, Top Gun thing. Oh my god, that would be freaking awesome. I would be all about the Top Gun thing. I want to see the new Top Gun. How come everybody's seen it but me? I could probably order it. I wonder if I could watch that on VR. I don't think so. I mean, you can watch it. You can watch it in VR, but what it would be more like is it's not, the movie wouldn't be 3D, but it would feel like you're in a movie theater. Go natural. Okay. When you first found, yeah, I was blonde or dark brown or dark blonde or whatever. Yeah, I do feel like going back to my regular color. I do. Um, I mean, I would dye it dark again. I love my hair dark. I think it looks good, but um, it's weird because my hair has always been like, one way, but well, this is just shampoo color. I know. I don't know. My hair must be really porous or something because it just like, I don't know why, but this just, it just like, my hair just sucks it up. Yeah, I'm good, Hollywood. Shaved head. Oh, God. Well, I have always I found I I've always thought that dark hair and light eyes are, really pretty or whatever. Thinking about a shaved head. No, but Sinead O'Connor, she was really pretty with a shaved head. She's probably like the only person ever, or only girl ever. I haven't had any gray hair yet, but you know what's like, but now that I've been dyeing it dark, which has only been a few months, like how I'm going to know. I think my hair is going to turn white. That's how yeah, I'm guessing my hair will probably turn white. Or like, my grandmother's was like blonde her whole life. Even still, she's actually still alive, but she just doesn't know who I am anymore. No G.I. Jane look. Well, I mean, you shouldn't care. You're never around me, anyways. You don't have to look at me. Thank you, Lana. Maybe I have a perfectly shaped head. I mean, you know, it. You never know until you try. Like, it might be. I'm just kidding. I could never. My hair has been this long my whole life. Do you ever remember me having any shorter hair than this? My hair's always been this long. Well, actually, no. Okay, that's not true. My hair wasn't this long in high school. Your daughter's friend shaved her head and it actually looked cute. See, my luck, I would shave my head and it would all come in like I would be like gray, or my hair wouldn't grow back or something. I was always scared that I was gonna be bald like my dad or something. Oh. Bring back perms. Concentration camp. That's horrible. Oh God, you guys. Big Texas hair would come back, or yeah. How about the like? Yes, the feathered bangs, whatever. I had a perm. I think gray is actually really pretty. Us women get our genetics from our father's mother. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's for sure in my case. Yes. Oh my God. I can't. I never knew that though. Is that really a thing? Because it would make sense in my case for sure. Which I'm happy. I mean, I would be happy because She's that grandmother. She's still alive, and she's like still hot, like in her 80s. But yes, like in some ways, yeah, like we're shaped the same, yeah. A Brad Mondo wolf cut. If you like a style, then it isn't out of style for you. Yeah. Well, thank you for the $3 super chat. That was really nice of you. You look like your dad's mom. Yes. Same. Well, I mean, I look more like that grandmother than my other, probably. You got long fingers and toes. Oh my god, my toes are like the shortest ever. uh, that's Popeye eating spinach. Yeah, I think it's a Navy thing, isn't it? I don't know. You definitely favor your paternal grandmother. So what's it for men then? So who do men usually favor? The Sailor Man. A makeover challenge. Oh, don't even bring. Well, I don't want to even talk about a freaking challenge, guys. That just reminded me of the challenge I have to fucking do. No. Why did you have to remind me? Ah. Lip lock, I could just freaking. I just love you so much. You are. Actually, lip lock looks like my grandmother. She's younger than my grandmother, but she looks like her. That's my paternal grandmother. It's who she reminds me of. But Lip Lock thought it would be great to challenge me to do a lip singing contest. Okay. And it was bad enough. It started with the Spice Girls. Okay. I'm like, okay, I can do it. Do that. No problem. Then I guess she thinks that she can change the rules or just change it and decided that that I have to do the song Happy. Like, no, please. No. You already said Spice Girls. That's what I'm doing. No, I haven't been practicing. Yes, I practice in the mirror. It'd be more productive than what I spend my day doing, I guess. No, I don't want to do that one. But I practice daily when I'm singing my songs anyways. I'm a natural lyricist. Yes, she did say Spice Girls at first. Isn't that the one she was going to pick? Yes, it was Spice Girls at first. I can play the video. Here, you guys, let's watch. We will watch her original, and then you'll see that she took back what she said. It's okay. It's okay. I just kept hoping that she would change her mind. So let me show you here. So we don't have any confusion. Um, Here she is.
Hi, baby dolls. A little bit of costuming for the wannabe Spice Girls lip sync challenge as thrown out to me by C. Tada, a channel holder on YouTube, as well as a mod on my channel. Because, as I've mentioned before, there were 4 or 5 Spice Girls and there's only one of me. So I can't really be up and dancing around because I have to look at the lyrics on the screen. So, this is going to be the worst lip sync you have ever seen in your life. But I've never been one to back down from a challenge, even when I have a feeling I'm going to come in second. Okay. Oh, I don't remember all the rules. So I'm just going to do the lip sync and then go back and check the rules. I think I'm supposed to post them, and I'm supposed to tag 2 of you creators. So if you get this, because I'm going to tag you, Ziggy, and I'm going to tag you, Share and Mark.
No.
And Prairie Boy True Crime Productions 77. The rules, I think, will be posted in the description below. And if you think you're up to it, challenge. Okay, here we go. Worst lip sync ever.
I can't. I seriously. Oh God. Okay. You knew I would do it. That's why you challenged me, because she knew I would. Because, well, CT thought it would be. I don't know. I saw her passing around this idea in chat for a few days, and I kind of tried to ignore it. So I'm like, no. And then, so what CT do to make it happen and make me have to freaking lip sync? She gets a hold of Lip Lock and convinces her to start the challenge and to challenge me. CT pick Lip Lock song. Yeah, so this one she says she starts this, okay, and then hold on. Then after this, look, she thinks after she picks that song later on in the video, she says, and then, okay, let's see. She tagged me again, or what'd she do? Did she take it down? Oh, yeah, here it is.
Hey,
hold on.
Ziggy, share, Mark. Just reminded me in my comment section, I forgot something really important. The song I'm challenging you with. It's not Wannabe by Spice Girls. I challenge you to do Happy. Clap your hands if you feel that happiness is the truth, like a room without a roof. Okay? So, sorry, viewers, subs, and most importantly, Ziggy and share Mark. And I say share Mark because I'm not challenging you. I can only challenge two. And you guys are a team. So, and I can't think of the artist's name, but you know, the song Happy, the same one that the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department did their dance challenge to. This is a lip sync challenge. And listen, as CT Tada reminded us, and of course I know it's not a contest. It's merely a challenge and within our community to lighten us up. It's just for fun. Okay. So you have 2 weeks to post and then follow the rules that are in the description below my challenge video.
I love her, so of course I'm gonna do it, and I'll just have to use my new Canon camera to do it. And I don't know why Navy Shining Knight is laughing, because little do they know they have to be in it too. So little do you know that you have to do it too. I think I might know who I'm gonna be challenging. You guys laugh. Just wait. I get to pick who I challenge, right? Okay. Or do I have to pick creators or what? I guess I didn't even think if it has to be a creator. I mean, it has to be somebody that's willing to go on camera, like, obviously. Olivia Newton-John. Benny. Yeah, Benny. But Benny's too easy. But that will be like, he'll do that. Like, I'm gonna make him do freaking Happy. He would do good at one that watch. He'd probably like. That'd be nothing for Benny, because Benny is he's so outgoing. He's kind of a performer anyways. In a way, he's kind of like, I kind of put him up there with, like, to me he reminds me of Molly Golightly a little bit, as far as like their personalities being, they're just like natural entertainers. I mean, Molly definitely is, but I feel like Benny is in a different way too. Sonny and Cher. Mary Hartman. Oh, that's good. Good idea. Chris McDonough. Yeah, I'll do it. I have no shame. I have no shame. I don't get embarrassed ever. I used to. I used to like get really embarrassed, but I'm shy, but I don't know. Hey, Jenny, are we still doing that next Friday? Or is it a secret? Josh, nah, I'll pass. Kenny Rogers in the stream. Yeah. Stroking to the east, stroking to the west. I mean, stroking the girl that I look best. So, what time? Is it a secret or do I? Oh, guys, I got some sound clips. Guys. Hold on, guys. Get excited. You ready?
I'm willing to bet you probably lick it. I'm willing to bet you probably lick it. I'm willing to bet you probably lick it.
Do you guys hear that? I clipped Tiffany saying to Six Up. I clipped Tiffany saying to Six Up that she hold on.
And find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy. And find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy. And find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy. We lick it. We lick it. We lick it.
So I added those. Oh God, I'm such a dork. Cat's noses. Wait, wait, what? Are closed. What? Well, I need some sound bites, so you guys send them to me. If you guys have anything that would be funny to put on my little sound board thing here, then send them to me for real, because I need some. Like, I need a prayer garden one, which I tried to email prayer garden, by the way. What's really funny, why does she keep deleting stuff? Because she's I don't know why you watch her. You're wasting your life watching that garbage. Seriously. I'm a Barbie. Seriously, you do not want to watch. If you sit there and that stuff is so freaking negative. It got me so depressed. Where in February, I didn't even want to get out of bed. I was like, I didn't want to look at my phone. I dreaded looking at my phone. I just wanted to sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep. That stuff was overwhelming when that shit first started with 6 Up. I mean, really, if I could deal with her like craziness, then I can deal with any of them. She took it way further than Benny ever did, ever. Benny was just a straight up troll. Like, he did some shitty things, yeah, but I was never scared of him or thought that he was going to actually, like... I'm scared of her because her obsession is freaking ridiculous. And I think that somebody is that... I think somebody that has, like, spent 8 months every day of her life almost making videos on, like, one person. Like, if somebody can do that, really, it's like, there's not much I would put past them, especially when they're only an hour away. Freaking psycho. Yeah, I am. It is about drugs now, Venus and Mars. Would you like to come up here and tell me how horrible a person I am? I bet she won't come up here. We're like 0 for 500 on how many times somebody's came up here on panel. Actually, we should say 1 time. We have to give it to that. But she's just a straight up troll anywhere. That one didn't count. I want a real Ziggy hater to come up here. They don't come up on panels and stuff because they don't want you to hear their voice, because they have like 20 of different accounts. They're all them. And then they're also a creator that you know. Did you see what time, Jenny? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Aww. Wait, what is this? Wait, hold on. This is from, oh, well, you didn't have to do that. If if you're in here, I see your message in PayPal, and that was really sweet. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really do. And I have your stuff, like, I'll get your tracking number tonight so we can get that out, like, on the way, and then you can have all your stuff, and you can stop. You don't have to stress that you won't have the stuff that you need for the wedding. TM, take a link soundbite. Okay. Hey, Diane. true crime is always there. Because there's so many horrible people in this world. And you learn, like, coming on YouTube really taught me how many horrible people are in the world. You guys, guess how much I got today from, oh, wait, here, let me just show you guys this real quick. Look how much, do you guys know what Rakuten is? Does anybody here use Rakuten? I want to show you guys how much I got back in cash back. You guys are going to freak out, I swear. Famous people. Really, we covered the Summer Wells case. Like, that's what we've done. I did a PowerPoint on she's not a celebrity, but she's a cold case, and I'm interested in all that stuff. It doesn't have to be just a missing child. It's just whatever I'm drawn to. Summer Wells is just what happened to get me on YouTube, and I came on just to discuss with like-minded people, and next thing I knew, literally within, it seemed like a week, I don't ever remember having just a few people in chat. It just took off, and I was like, what? Okay, I guess we'll just go with this. Next thing I know, I'm meeting freaking Candace and Dawn, and it's crazy when you think about it. But whichever one I'm drawn to, I hate leaving summer behind, you know? Like, I've been to Tennessee twice. I got Athena, you know? So I don't know, though. I have been thinking about that lately, though. I feel like it's time to, like, start on another case. It kind of gives me anxiety because I hate makes me feel like I'm leaving summer behind or something. Because it's really difficult for me to focus on more than one direction, really. I mean, the drama shit, like, I can come on here and do that, like, it's nothing. But I'm still getting that. Hold on, I'm still getting that screenshot. I was going to show you guys. Oh shit! I needed to go to my post office box today. Damn it! Hi. See, FML. I hate my schedule, dude. People don't freaking. Things do not go by my freaking way of life. I need to. Okay, so I was going to show you guys this. Before I forget. I don't think I could leave summer for good. Yeah, some of them know who you are. I mean, I thought you were going to change your name. I told you to change your name and go in and be anonymous. You don't listen very well. Stubborn. Why are men so stubborn? Like, that seems to be a common thing. Or not. Look how much I got back just in Rakuten. $239.52. But they do this so you get paid your cash back 4 times a year. So yeah, I've never got that much back. That's actually Oh, I won't ever stop. I doubt I would stop talking about summer. I can't see that. There's just not something. It does seem like things happen in waves with her case, as far as, well, it's not even really her case. Ever since all these characters like that, Fred Hill, like, I need to get a hold of him, by the way. I know him and his wife I don't know what to do about that phone situation. I've been putting off like contacting him because I'm like, because I was going to get him a phone, but I think I like changed my mind and I feel bad. So I don't know. I'm kind of wrestling with that. And I mean, it's not really the biggest deal. It's just money, but I don't know. Kind makes me a little nervous too for some. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because like I don't believe that Fred. I truly do not believe Fred had anything to do with. I truly believe that. I believe that he was honest with me. As what he is honest as his truth. There was probably things that he didn't tell me. I mean, like, he didn't tell me that he wore a wire on Dawn until the second time, this recent time that I went up down to Tennessee. So he is able to keep secrets or keep things, but I don't see him as really like a straight out liar. But just 1%. Yeah, no, so I don't feel like, oh, I'm helping a suspect or something, which it kind of is. They call him, I'm like, who is technically a suspect? Like, who do we get to decide is a suspect? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know. I mean, all the sheriff said is everybody's a suspect. So when I hear people say that Fred Hill is a suspect or whatever, it's like, okay, well, really, technically, if we go by what Officer Lawson said, you're as much a suspect as Fred Hill is. I mean, I didn't know Fred Hill was ever named a suspect. I don't even think that nobody's been named a suspect, really. Crime Weekly. Yeah, I started to watch that, but I noticed like from the very beginning there was like some things that weren't correct that kind of turned me off about the whole things, and I just kind of got distracted. So I'm like, this. It's hard for me to watch something like that for somebody who hasn't put. I don't think that, how well could they actually. I'm not going to learn anything off of her live. I mean, is there any new information? Oh, the Delphi case is so interesting too. I was really into that. And Chris Watts' case, but Delphi just I don't know. I'm starting Ron White what's his name? The one that just passed. They think Logan. His last name's Logan. Ron Logan. Don't they think he did it? The guy whose property it happened on, or where they were found, actually. I don't know if they determined it was actually him, but I thought there was like evidence stating that it straight up and said it was for sure. So possible suspect in Delphi murders on police radar since the killings. Okay, this is that could definitely be Ron Logan. My mom said to me, she's like, you know who the Delphi guy like reminds me of? And I'm like, oh God. I knew exactly who she was going to say too. And anyway, she thought that it looked, and it does look like my ex stepdad. Freaking weirdo. The guy is such a creep. Which it kind of pissed me off when my mom said that, to be honest. Because I'm like, I tried to tell you the guy was freaking weird a long time ago, and you didn't want to believe me. And now you're going to try to seriously tell me he looks like Bridge Guy? Okay. Anyways, it says, let's see what this, maybe we'll just watch the video. Oh, it's not going to have sound. Just days after police released a photo of Bridgman and the investigations of the killings of teenagers Libby German and Abby Williams, at least 15 tipsters said the man was Ron Logan, according to an affidavit for a search warrant. So at least 15 tipsters said that Bridge Guy was Ron Logan. The man pictured in the video killed Libby and Abby on Logan's property along Deer Creek and east of the Monon High Bridge. Affidavit gives new updates on Delphi murders. The March 17, 2017 affidavit sheds light on the crime scene. The bodies had been staged, and the killing would likely have caused the killer to get blood on himself. The killer also took a piece of clothing from the girls, according to the affidavit, which described this as a souvenir of the killings. The killer also might have photos of the crime. Libby and Abby did not appear to struggle or fight with their killer, according to the affidavit. Huh. It's crazy. Two of Logan's former girlfriends told police that Logan was violent and threatened to kill them, according to the affidavit. Logan, who was 77 when the girls were killed, oh my God, did not have any trouble walking or getting up and down the hills along Deer Creek, according to the affidavit, which also noted that Logan has a similar build as the man in the picture. Indiana State Police say this man was walking near High Bridge and Delphi about the time that Liberty German and Abigail Williams were. Yeah, that shit pisses me off because, I mean, obviously it's two little girls, but like, how are you going to be an old ass man and freaking take the lives of like two kids? You lived your whole life and you're going to seriously decide at 80 years old you're going to just like snuff out the lives of two children who haven't even begun. I mean, that's so. People just, I mean, never cease to amaze me. It's weird. I mean, I wouldn't think that there's more than two or more than one person involved, but I mean, because it's hard for me to even believe that there's one person like this in this world. So it's crazy when you hear of like these team things, you know, kind of like the Wells. It's like, how many people know what happened to Summer? Like, it's going to be interesting to know for sure one day. Hopefully, if like how many actually knew what happened to Summer. And it's been 14 months right now. So who knows when. But to me, it makes crimes that go for really long times without being solved are usually just like one person, right? I mean, because the less people that know, the greater chance you have of getting away with it, I guess. Tina McKinney. That sounds familiar. I kind of want to walk that bridge. I haven't even walked it before. I don't know though, dude. It looks scary. How do you spell it? I'm a little too high for this. I spell it wrong. Tina McKinney. What am I doing? Tina. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking up. Did Gray Hughes go to the bridge? I used to watch I did used to watch Gray Hughes for the Delphi case. That was the main one. Him and the other guy he's from Indiana. And he lives in kind of near the area of Delphi. I forget the name of the channel right now. But I liked watching him just because, like, I felt like I kind of knew him because he's like, I guess where he's from and stuff, the area he's from is like where a bunch of my family is from. My mom graduated high school and stuff. But obviously I don't know him. But his channel was pretty good at covering that case. Yeah, Greeno. Anthony Greeno, that's who it is. I was just seeing what there was to watch. I'm just kind of... Yeah, here, we can check this out just for a second, but I don't know. I don't know what she could teach me that I don't already know, but we'll see. Her makeup looks good, though. Gray hates Greeno. Really? Why is that? I can see. I don't know. I can see. Gray is I'm sorry. Like, he can be a complete asshole. I'm sorry. Me and him have exchanged some words before. Me and him have had some words because he comes off a little bit arrogant, and I don't like being talked to like that. So we have had a little exchange, but he's just one of those, he's like an alpha type guy that I can't imagine him getting along with very many guys at all, actually. He's just way too, I don't know. Tina Farmer. Full, really? Where do I see that? Amber Heard deposition? Where do I go to see that? Is this on YouTube? Tina McKinney. Did she go missing, or wait, you said she's a victim? It's a guy who made threats. Who? What guy made threats? I have to do some more work privately at this point. I can't handle the mess the loaf created. You still need to pick a case to come cover with me too. Yes. Okay. So it would be just me and you. It would be you and Adrian, but like a different Adrian. Because my real name's Adrian. For you guys that don't know, I've already been doxxed like 5 million times. So, but Gavel Geeks is on Krama Mama, for those that don't know. And her first time ever being on a panel was on my channel, so I'm definitely honored. I've had a lot of people start off their careers here at YouTube on my channel? How many have there been that first made their debut on Ziggy's channel? How many? Let's see. That's not why, though, that it's so funny because she was just so shy. You're just so much. Tina Farmer. It's the reason he can come up. Oh, does he have? He is like very, very. Is he a narcissist? Because he comes off very narcissistic. But he is highly, highly intelligent, and I love to listen to him because he is intelligent. And a lot of times he knows what he's talking about, but like I can't handle that whole like cocky shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I know I'm good type thing. So that bugs me. But like if he's not being too bad like that, then yeah, I love listening to him. Because he is intelligent, but like, dude, be a little bit humble, okay? Oh, Greeno's the guy that made threats. I know he was arrested for something, but I thought it was didn't he get in some kind of altercation, like domestic altercation with his girlfriend or something, and it ended up like people were accusing him of being a like abusive boyfriend. Now you have that Kenny and Dolly song stuck in your head now. Yeah, thanks, Navy. Navy. So where do I go to see the Amber Heard thing? Incredibly average. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, like I am really into the Johnny Depp case. So I know. Okay, so we want to look at which one do I want to see? Oh, so they've put out one. Okay, this is a little bit cockeyed here.
Hey everyone, welcome.
So he doesn't care if I play his shit? Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Maybe. We appreciate you. We appreciate your input. Oh, so you have Asperger's? Oh, yeah, he might be autistic. Yeah. Well, that explains why he's so intelligent. Like, you know, a lot of times people with Asperger's, like that I've known, are highly intelligent. And they can be. And the only thing that's different is, or that you notice about them is, well, my friend that has, I think that's what he has, where he like messes with it. The only thing that drive me crazy, yeah, that's what I think. I don't want to say his name on here because he has a unique name and I don't want to like call him out like that. But he was so freaking intelligent But it would drive me crazy riding in a car with him because he would sit there and mess with the dials the whole fucking time, like turn up and down the music, like change the channel like constantly. Like, oh my gosh, it drove me crazy. Like, dude, I mean, and he wouldn't even know he was doing it. But yeah, I don't know if that's like what that is, but hey, Down Under. We watched it before. I don't think so. I haven't watched her deposition. I've watched clips of her deposition before, but not. I mean, I'm not gonna watch like all of it because I'm not gonna be on here for probably that much longer. I just wanted to check out a little bit of it. I have some things I have to do. First of all, I've got to do my like trivia thing. I want to do a trivia quiz. Hopefully tomorrow, and I want 100 questions. That'd be fun. It was fun last time. So, well, I could do one that's all about the Summer Wells case. Oh, OCD. Okay, that might be what it is. Navy is here, so on your best behavior, guys. As they release new parts, they upload the actual video of the. Okay. All right. Well, I think. All right, let's check out part of this.
Welcome back. There's been a lot happening with the channel, and it's so good to finally be back and producing content again. I'm excited to see what comes next, and I can't thank you all enough for tuning in for this long and for your patience. To get you up to speed, the past few weeks, I, along with Jax from her channel Movie Myths and Monsters, have been rolling out Amber Heard's 2016 deposition during some live presentations. If you're wondering why she had to sit for this deposition, when she first made her allegations against Johnny Depp in May of 2016, she requested a DVRO. She would not be granted one, instead receiving a TRO, or temporary restraining order, until she sat for a deposition and presented her case in court to attempt to receive the DVRO. After dodging a deposition a few times over the course of the summer, she signed the papers to drop her claims entirely. But before Johnny would sign, she had to sit for a deposition first. Then she promptly dropped her allegations immediately after. To break down the rather lengthy testimony, we are conducting the live presentations in parts, so far having completed 3 parts of what will likely end up being 7 or 8 in total. As we
Boulevard, Los Angeles, California.
On behalf of respondent Johnny Depp, it being 10:08, and we are now back on the record, having gone on the record at 10 a.m. for the court-ordered deposition of Amber Heard. Ms. Heard is apparently now here with her counsel, and if we could please have everyone introduce themselves.
Charles Harder for Ms. Heard.
Joseph Koenig for Ms. Heard.
Samantha Spector for Ms. Heard.
Chris O'Donnell for Ms. Heard.
Leonard Levine for Ms. Heard.
I'm sorry. The certified court reporter is Pam Felton. Would you please swear in the witness?
Would you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly state the testimony you're about to give in this deposition will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Good morning, Ms. Hurd.
Good morning.
Ms. Hurd, I'm going to be asking you some questions today. Would you prefer that I call you Ms. Hurd or Ms. Depp or Amber? What would be your preference?
Ms. Hurd is fine.
Ms. Hurd? Okay, I will do that.
Thank you.
Ms. Hurd, this is a proceeding in which you're about to give testimony, and it is known as a deposition. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Our purpose in taking your deposition is to obtain the facts, the true facts, and
No. Wait, where was that? She wasn't crazy. What are you talking about? Oh my God. The chick is so crazy. I was trying to act like we think it's normal over here so we could freak out Navy, but no, yeah, we're not really Amber Heard fan over here. Actually, there's no Amber Heard fans really anywhere.
information within your knowledge related to matters involved in this lawsuit or proceeding. We did not seek to trick or to trap you in any way. We do not wish to cause you discomfort. The person transcribing the deposition is a certified shorthand court reporter. At the onset, you will be placed under oath. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Okay. You will then be asked questions which you are expected to answer fully and truthfully under oath. Please do not guess. We request your best present recollection of the facts and events about which you will be questioned. We will presume, therefore, that whatever you testify to today is your best present recollection and not a guess. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Although this deposition is being held in the informality of these law offices, this deposition does have all the solemnity of courtroom testimony. Since you're under oath, your testimony here today will have the same force and effect and be subject to the same penalties as if you were testifying in a courtroom before a judge. Do you understand?
Yes.
If I might ask you not to nod your head and instead answer yes or no, or however you wish to be responsive to my questions, because we have.
Wow. Okay. So what the heck? Okay. That lawyer or whatever they are was really bitchy. But Amber Heard, she kind of's got the resting bitch face kind of going on, you know. She's really pretty, but like super bitchy looking. Right? So it kind of just makes you want to slap the bitch off her. Even though she doesn't even really say anything. But actually the lawyer, that was kind of rude too. Shit on his bed. That's normal. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Wow. Amber and Jody Sue in a room together for like an hour and see who comes out alive. Yeah, just let them like cat fight themselves out of there. She did, but no, they tried to say it was the dog. And it was so funny, like them asking questions about what the poop, like, you know, what made, you know, asking questions. I think it was to Johnny, like asking him about like how he knew it was Amber's and not dog poop and stuff like that. Like, oh my God, they really, really, I mean, there is a lot of embarrassing stuff that came out in that trial for both of them. Holy. Like, it didn't really make either of them look too good, to be honest. But Amber is definitely like, oh my God. She is definitely some kind of something going on.
A court reporter, she needs to understand what you're saying. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay.
You're allowed to nod your head as well as say yes if you want to.
I understood that as well.
Among such penalties to which you are going to be subject for the penalty of perjury, I want you to know the definition of perjury. Perjury is defined as willfully and contrary to an oath administered, stating as true a material fact which you know to be false. Perjury is a crime. Do you understand?
Yes.
By saying, okay, the penalties for perjury are set forth in the California Penal Code. Everything said during your deposition will be taken down and transcribed by the court reporter. Every question we ask, every answer or comment you give, everything said by your attorney or this attorney or that attorney or that attorney or that attorney. You have, I think, 5 attorneys here. Everything said by any attorney will be duly transcribed. Do you understand?
Yes.
You've got 6 attorneys.
If therefore, I'm sorry, Mr. Hardy, did you say something?
Just noting for the record,
Noting for the record what?
how many attorneys you have and how many, or maybe you have 7.
It therefore is vital that if any time you do not hear or do not understand any question, Ms. Heard, you tell us at once so that we may have the opportunity immediately to repeat or rephrase a question to you.
I understand.
Obviously, if you do not promptly tell us otherwise, we'll have no choice.
I would find that lawyer like really annoying. Like, she is really bitchy. Seriously. I mean, I have to be fair here. That lawyer, I would probably be a bitch towards too. Like, and I never would make excuses for Amber. But she's sitting there saying, you tell us what it's something promptly or something. Just the way she's talking, it seems so demeaning and passive aggressive. Oh, and that car wreck that I remember the OJ trial, like when that. Do you guys all? First of all, you guys, there's certain times in your life that you remember exactly like where you were, what you were doing, and it just seems so real. The OJ, that whole chase, when that happened, that's like seared into my brain. I remember exactly where I was at. We were on a family vacation in Florida. I remember in a hotel room. It's crazy. I was like freaking, what, 12 or 10? Or what about like when the Twin Towers? I was just talking to somebody about that like the other day because we actually worked together at the same place when that happened. And I remember like when I first found out, that's like was one of those crazy moments. Or let's see, I had one other. Release the kitchen video to try to get out of sitting it for this deposition. Oh man. So I was so scared. My son was on a high rise in Philly. I thought Philly could be next. I'm. Yeah, I remember exactly what I was doing on 9/11. That was like a really surreal moment. Let's see. The O.J. Simpson chase. I remember that. I remember one time. Man, never mind. Yeah, it was crazy. Definitely crazy. But it's like stuff like that just like really sticks out, and it's just you were in New York when. Oh my god, dude, I can't even freaking imagine, because I cannot imagine. Or you know what? Speaking of staying in school when 9/11 happened, that's kind of like my dad's story of when the space shuttle like exploded, and he was in school when that happened. Or Tupac when he was killed. Like that was that day. I remember exactly what I was doing. I was actually stayed home from school that day. I mean, I didn't know at the time that Tupac had been killed, but it just happened to be the day I like stayed home. That's crazy. I cannot even. I would not even imagine. I would not be able to deal with something like that. Everybody's always told me that, many times I've been told, "Oh, you should be a nurse." Like, I can't be around all that like emotion and. I'm not a very good person for that. I'm good at counseling. I'm like that, but I'm not good at. Mm-mm. When the space shuttle happened. Oh, I'm sorry, Elizabeth. That was kind of cute. She said. I remember when Mom told me there was not a Santa Claus. Oh, I know. I haven't heard of the McDonald's massacre. Oh my God, you were watching it on the. Yes, that's what my dad said. He said that they were watching it on TV. So you're probably my dad's age, because he was probably actually. My dad might have been a little bit younger than that, actually. Santa's a lie? Oh, great. There's content for the haters. Now I ruined Santa Claus for everybody. Ziggy strikes again. She freaking doxes Santa Claus. Just a mad doxer.
Choice. but to presume that you did clearly hear and understand each question, and that your answer to each question is based upon such complete and full understanding by you.
All right, I understand.
Please also remember that the court reporter can record the words of only one person speaking at a time, so allow time for the question fully to be completed before you begin to respond. If you inadvertently are interrupted before you finish your answer, please tell me immediately. Otherwise, we will assume that your answer was complete and you had nothing further to say on the subject. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
And don't interrupt her also.
Let the record reflect Mr. Harder interrupted respondent's questioning to say the statement, "Don't interrupt her" also.
The record already
At the
heard it. You
conclusion
don't
of
have
this
to repeat everything
session, the
I say.
reporter will transcribe what has been said into booklet form. You will have an opportunity to read that booklet and make any changes in the form of substance of the answer to any question you feel necessary. Be advised that at the time of this trial, you will be questioned before a judge as to why you made such changes. And we will contend at trial that your memory and recollection here today are good or better than at any later time. Can you think of any reason why you would be unable to provide me with accurate and comprehensive answers today?
No, I cannot. However, I do have a question. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were saying. I have a question. about
Please.
that. What do you mean by having to go back or having the option to go back and change anything I say? Why would I do that? Is it about perhaps remembering
Pierce's partners? One of Pierce's partners from Greenville.
So can you please repeat that last few
Sure,
lines?
I'm happy to.
Clarify.
Thank you.
At the conclusion of this session, the reporter will transcribe what has been said into booklet form. You, Ms. Hurd, will have an opportunity to read that booklet, that transcript, and make any changes in the form or substance of the answer that you give here to any question that you feel necessary. You should know that at the time of trial, you will be asked before a judge as to why you made any changes, and our position will be that your memory and recollection today are as good or better than at any later time. Do you understand now?
Until I approve the booklet, yes. Is that the correct
Would you like a
understanding?
moment to speak with your counsel, Ms. Hurd?
I'd just like to say something. The point is, you want to be as thorough as you can as to the question and accurate as you can, so that you don't need to make any changes. You want to be as complete in this record as possible.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you think of any reason, Ms. Hurd, why you would be unable to provide me with accurate, truthful, and comprehensive answers today?
No.
Okay. Have you ingested any alcoholic beverage in the last 24 hours?
No.
Okay. Have you ingested any alcoholic beverage in the last 30 days?
I'm going to object. I instruct you not to answer. I don't think it's relevant. I think it's invades our privacy. Don't answer it.
Are you going to answer my question, Ms.
I'm
Hurd?
going to take my counsel's advice.
Okay. Ms. Hurd, have you ingested any amphetamine called Provigil in the last 24 hours?
I'm going to object. But I'll allow you to answer.
What does that mean?
I'm going to state an objection for the record. I think it invades privacy. I think it's irrelevant, but I'm not going to instruct you not to answer.
Oh,
It's
I
up
see
to
what
you.
you're saying. I take my medicine as prescribed by my doctor every day.
Does your answer mean that the truth is that you have taken the amphetamine Provigil in the last 24 hours?
I'm also going to object vague and ambiguous and assumes facts not in evidence and calls for a legal conclusion on the characterization of the medication, because you keep calling it amphetamine, but I'm not a doctor and I don't know if that's accurate.
I in fact don't even know what it is.
Let me assure you, Ms. Hurd, it is an
She was in the
amphetamine.
process
Sorry,
of.
please don't interrupt me.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, Blair, because you instructed her to be sure to give a complete answer, but yet you're interrupting her, and that's a problem for me and for her.
Well,
Yeah,
it's a
because-
problem for me too, so let me very clearly and unambiguously apologize to you, Ms. Hurd. I did not intend to interrupt you. I want you to be able to give full and complete statements, okay?
I would like to.
Have you taken the drug Provigil in the last 24 hours?
I have taken my medication as per my doctor's instructions.
When you refer to medication,
Yes.
is that medication to which you refer the drug Provigil?
I take all prescribed medication as prescribed to me by my doctor. And I think my medical,
Oh my God, dude.
I think my
Why
medical,
can't she admit it?
my medical advice from my doctor is private.
Let the record
It's not a
reflect
deal.
that the
And any medication.
petitioner, Ms. Hurd, has not responded to the question. On behalf of Mr. Depp, we will move to strike as non-responsive.
I'm just going to object. I think your last sentence is unnecessary. I think, Blair, honestly, you're being harassing to this witness intentionally. You're trying to rattle her. Whatever she says, whatever the record is, it is. You don't need to make your own commentary every time she gives an answer. And I think that's harassing and it's bothersome.
I can assure you, Mr. Harder, thank you for your comments. I can assure you I have no intention to harass Ms. Hurd. I asked her a direct question to which her response, unfortunately, compelled me to make an objection for the record because it was non-responsive. I will ask again, Ms. Hurd, in the last 24 hours, have you ingested the drug Provigil?
I apologize if you feel I did not answer your question. I feel as though I attempted to answer your question as best as I could while maintaining the integrity of my private medical information.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that. You've asked it 3 times.
And I also do not feel comfortable with what. Do you want me to call you Blair? I'm sorry, I didn't ask you.
That would be fine.
Let's go with Ms. Burke.
Ms. Burke? Okay. Ms. Burke, I feel the way that you characterized it was perhaps I felt uncomfortable with how you characterized it. It's my medical history, and I feel there's something private and personal about that. And I also want to protect the integrity of my personal medical information. However, for the record, I would like to say I take my medication as prescribed by my doctor and nothing else.
Let the record reflect that on behalf of respondent Mr. Depp, we would object the client, the
Is this bad? I feel kind of angry. And yeah, that to just like look at the other. It was just so sad. It really was. But I think that Amber just like took it like way too far. But I can understand why she wouldn't want, like, she would know that all this is going to get released. And of course, she's not going to want to admit to being on any type of amphetamine or, well, it's prescription speed or whatever. She's having, yeah, no, but exactly. I'm glad she's having a hard time getting a job. You know, she tried to ruin a guy's life. That's so crazy. Like, it's so evil, dude. Both of them were kind of vindictive, but she is horrible. Like, I don't understand that. Like, she's so horrible. That's like, she's the type of girl that would lie about, like, she would probably make up something about, like, SA or something. You know, she's totally the type that would just, like, come up with something like that just because they got hurt by the guy or something. Doesn't she, like, remind you of one of those types? She did say something about SA? Oh, you mean about the... Oh, yes, she did. She tried to accuse Johnny on her, right? But nothing about a child. I mean, it's bad. I mean, that is really bad. So I guess if she could do that, yeah, she probably would come up with be capable of that too. She could get a job with Pepto-Bismol. The bottle, remember? Oh yeah. She tried to say that Johnny had R'd her, I guess, right? With an object, with a bottle. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I don't. It's not funny. It's just like I don't. She's just trying to be as horrible as possible. Like who comes up with this type of stuff? You know, you have to be like so demented and just screwed up in the head to come up with these things. You know, like it's horrible. I felt so bad for the guy. Like I wanted to cry for him sometimes, but you know, like it was so sad. Hey, Wendy.
The petitioner has been speaking for a number of seconds now, not in response to any question posed, and we would move to strike anything she said after the last refusal to answer the question. And Ms. Hurd, I would like to ask you about any other medications you've ingested in the last 24 hours.
Okay. Are you finished or are you going to keep? It sounded like you were almost finished and maybe you weren't. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Counsel, if you do not have an objection
Oh, I do.
or an instruction to
I
your
do.
client, could you please remain silent?
I thought you were done, Blair, and then it sounded like you maybe weren't done. I was trying to get in an objection. My objection is this. I'm going to object on grounds of privacy and confidentiality. There's not a protective order here. Her medical history is not at issue in the case. She feels uncomfortable telling you about her medical history. You may have to make a motion to compel if you want to get into medical history. I think we should just move on and let's talk about the issues in the case.
I would ask that counsel, for the record, make no speaking objections. And if there is an illegal objection, I invite counsel to make it for the record. But I would also ask, I don't want to assume, Mr. Hurd, but will you be I'm sorry, Freudian slip. Would you, for the record, would you be defending Ms. Hurd as her attorney in these proceedings?
I'm defending her right now.
Okay, I just want to make clear, I will assume that any and all legal objections will be made by you today and not any of the other 7 lawyers.
No, you actually
here.
said earlier that all the things that everyone says on the record is going to be part of the record. So
Right, I'm asking just so that we can have a clear record and any appropriate objections can be made that Ms. Hurd pick one lawyer from her team to defend her in this deposition and make for the record any legal objections.
Okay,
that is my request.
I understand your request. I will be making objections. If anyone else feels that they...
Uh-oh. Navy just did the one thing we don't do here. I'm just joking. Yeah, I usually don't like people to tell me what to do. It usually gets me kind of like heated on this channel a lot of times, like when people are like, oh, drop them from the panel, or telling me to hurry up or whatever. It makes me go slower. Like I seriously will go slower and we will stay on this subject longer now. Yeah, she is very mentally ill. It's fine. I'm just teasing. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore him like he ignores me all the time. How about that? I think that will be right. What's FDO mean? FDO. Bitch, quit trying to look innocent. I don't think she looks innocent at all. Like, I think she looks like a complete Sorry, like she does. She just looks like a complete bitch. I don't think she does look innocent. I think it doesn't it's not a good look. It doesn't work. Fuck directly off. Yeah, didn't she have her like sister punch her in the face? What about Scott H? What's the next subject? I guess Navy thinks that he's my manager now, so Navy says it's the next subject. He suddenly thinks he's my business partner, I guess. So FDO is Scott saying, fuck directly off. She should have wore pigtails. I'm kidding. Oh my God, dude. Just shoot me. Seriously. She hit her sister. Would you like to make an appearance on the panel? Okay, I'm glad you put LOL because I was gonna say you just saved your life right there. You probably just saved you saved everybody from a BF. Which some like Ziggy bitch fits, but I'm waiting for our next subject, Navy. Oh, he's supposed to come. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to come up on the panel. Nah. Be bad. You were a mod, but you're not now. You're not a mod now, are you? You've been demoted. You know, mods are only for special people. You know, the Zigsters, like special people in my life. Oh, damn. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's going to really hate me. Sad face idea to make an advancement. Sad face. He said he typed out sad face. Oh God. I love making fun of him. Like it keeps me entertained. But not in a bad way, like not in a like I don't mean it in a mean way, but it's good to hear. I know. I mean, I was They know, right? Know what? Know what? Athena, don't you dare. I see you. I see you, girl. Yes, some of them know who you are. I think many of them know who you are. I actually unmodded you because I thought you were going to try to be incognito and change your name and blend in. I didn't know you were going to come on here and just be the same name. That's why because if I kept you modded, then people were going to know who you were, even if you changed your name. Because it's easy. It's easy to, now you're going to have to make a whole nother account. Like, because now people are going to go look and see when your account was made and they're going to be able to track it. So now you have to make a whole new Google account. Yeah, oh geez, is right. Welcome to my life. Tried warning you. Tried warning you. You don't even have freaking. You're just getting a little bit. It's. I don't blame you for freaking deciding to like. You're like, fuck that. I do not blame anybody. Seriously, it sucks. Some of these people are crazy. I'm not going to talk about any relationships on here anymore. I learned my lesson or whatever. So yeah. But why is dumb? Wait, what? Even under another name, they will find you. It's kind of like that. It's like that stage 5 clinger on Wedding Crashers. They're like the stage 5 clingers that little redhead. We will find you. That's what it sounded like. Like that. I thought she was really pretty. Oh, he said he loves you all. That's sweet. At least he loves you guys. That's sweet. Best to not tell Ziggy what name you choose. Yeah. Well, actually, no. He can tell me. It's fine. Like if he didn't want me putting it out there, I wouldn't put it out there. I just thought I was so open about it because he acted like he didn't care, but I don't think he realized, like, till later when he's like, YouTube's not a freaking what'd you say? YouTube's not a he said YouTube's not a relationship. I don't know what he said. Which is true, but like you were all about it at first. You didn't care at first. Blow your cover with your giggles. No, I can have a poker face. I'm really good at poker. I am. I'm really good at Texas Hold'em. And I mean, I've made grown men cry. I swear to God. Swear to God. Men are so, you guys are a little bit like too sensitive about your manhood. You guys need to lighten up a little bit. You just need to like, take a chill. Don't be so serious. I don't ever remember you being serious in high school. What the heck? Is it grown man or an ungrown man? I don't know. What do you consider an ungrown man? Quit thinking. He wants me to always quit thinking. Just stop thinking. Stop overthinking. Just stop thinking. I don't think that's ever going to happen because my brain is constantly going. And unfortunately for those who are around me, they get to hear it too because it just comes out too. But sometimes actually I'm really, really reserved and to myself, especially in the mornings. But I kind of like messing with you in the mornings because you're you're not a morning person. It's kind of hilarious, actually. I like to mess with people. Yeah, we're back to the reality show, I guess. I don't know. He said we had to change from the next topic. Here, we'll just start a little bit, listen to this a little bit more. Is there a timestamp that you know at when it gets like, I mean, it's all pretty kind of funny. You just walked back into the Twilight Zone. Don't worry, just go back to sleep. You're just sleepwalking.
I need to make an objection. I'm going to let them speak for themselves.
Ms. Heard, have you ingested in the last 24 hours any non-prescribed medications?
No.
Ms. Heard, have you ingested in the last 24 hours powder cocaine?
No.
Harassing.
Ms. Heard, can you tell us, as you sit here, and let me explain. It is very common in these proceedings that we just determine whether you have had any drugs or alcohol, whether anything would affect your ability to tell the truth today or impair your ability to tell the truth, okay? So,
and she's answered all those questions. She's
Okay.
answered about medication. She's answered about non-medication. She's answered about, is she capable of giving her best testimony? You've already covered all that. It's harassing at this point that you keep going over and over and over the same grounds.
Mr. Harder, are you making a legal objection?
Yes.
Okay, could you
Harassing.
make that?
I said harassing, but I don't think that you got my message, so I wanted to be a little clearer.
Mr. Harder, you continue to make speaking objections which are inappropriate and improper in these proceedings. I will ask you once again to refrain from doing so. And I will ask you, Ms. Hurt, one more time to answer my question. Could you tell us if you have ingested any medication whatsoever in the last 24 hours?
Objection. Invades privacy, confidentiality, irrelevant, harassing, asked and answered many times now. Those are all legal objections.
Ms. Burke, I feel I have answered your question. I have taken absolutely nothing that is illegal or that should impair or alter my ability to engage in and be fully present and competent during today's discussion. Sorry, can you not hear me, Blair? I just want to make sure you heard me. It seemed like you were talking. Did you hear me?
Ms. Hurd, did you receive a deposition subpoena to be at these offices yesterday at 10 a.m. for a court-ordered deposition?
What do you mean by that?
Were you aware that you were ordered by the court to be in these offices for a court-ordered deposition yesterday at 10 a.m.?
But she didn't receive anything.
I didn't.
We went in on an ex parte application, and the court ordered it, and she was advised of the court's order. She didn't receive a deposition subpoena.
Objection. It appears that another individual representing Ms. Hurd is now
The
testifying for
individual
Ms.
has a
Hurd.
name. His name is Mr.
And
Koenig.
I would ask that anything that was just said be stricken as non-responsive and move to strike as non-responsive Ms. Hurd's answer. Ms. Hurd, I asked you a question about whether you were aware you were supposed to be here in these offices yesterday at 10 o'clock for a deposition.
I'm going to object on grounds of privilege. If you learned of anything through communications of counsel, it's privilege, and I instruct you not to answer.
Ms. Hurd, can I hear your answer to my question?
I instruct you not to answer. If you learned from counsel.
Ms. Hurd, was it your understanding that you had a scheduled deposition yesterday?
If your understanding was from communications with counsel, I instruct you not to answer. It's privilege.
Ms.
Oops, sorry. I was just saying I need a pop, damn it. And I said enough of the Amber Heard. Move, cat. Look at all those shoes. I have like tons of shoes here I need to list. He didn't piss anybody off, did he? He's being nice. Yes, a pop. Like, what? Is it supposed to be soda or something? Oh, I'm tired. Yeah. Jolisa Fuentes, 22, missing from Selma, California. Her case is getting no coverage, and her parents are devastated. If I get a poster, can you post on your community section? Yes. Jolisa Fuentes. Cat. Hold on. What's going on with the... Orrin and Orson West? Like, when do they have court and stuff? I can't believe that there's people like that in this. It just blows my mind. It's really sad with those boys. Is this the girl you're talking about, Jolisa Fuentes? Family night last night didn't happen. Oh shit. I need to turn that down. They go to court in October. Oh, hey, Danny. How's it going? The cat wants to play backgammon. Okay. She was last seen 4 a.m. on Sunday, August 7th. Okay, so like 9 days ago? Or what? Yeah, 9 days ago. At AM PM gas station near Highland and Nebraska Avenues in Selma. There she is making a purchase. The night of the disappearance, the couple reported their own daughter had 2 missed FaceTime calls from Jalissa's number around 5:24 a.m. and 5:25 a.m., but the missing woman's phone has since gone silent. Her phone's been off. We've been sending text messages, calling it, and it's been off since Sunday. The family says it doesn't believe Jalissa would disappear on her own, so it will continue to carry out searches until she is found. Jalissa was last seen driving a silver 4-door 2011 Hyundai Accent with a California license plate of 8MPU 766. Huh. Like, anything else like that they know about this situation? Like, did she use drugs or hang out with like a, let's see, how she's on her early 20s? It's California. She is 22. Yeah. I need to go. Holy crap. How many? Athena? Nose. No nose. No, no. Did I tell Justin about her? I didn't know about her. Isn't Justin in here? Yeah, he's like, Justin's channel's doing so good. His channel is like doing so good. Nobody knows anything, just trying to spread the word. Yeah. Imagine. Then you have people like Summer Wells' parents who seem to like really could care less about Should we bring up a Don Wells call for old time's sake? Do we want to? Let's bring up a. I was about to go, but maybe I can play something. I don't know though. I'm afraid like some of them I had to edit because I don't know what's on. I talk about some kind of personal stuff to him just to try to get him to open up. So I'm just, that's the only thing I'm worried about, but because I need to go get a drink. I could just leave it playing. Better, I heard you. You trapped a possum. Aren't those things like rabid? Be careful, it will give you freaking rabies. No, I am going to play a little bit of the call. I don't know which one. And what the hell? Somebody is like freaking bumping their music and I don't know why my speaker's not working. Somehow got screwed up. Was working yesterday now. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this. Yeah, I had sugar gliders and they're related to possums. Hold on. Why? I don't understand why my speaker is not working. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Whatever. I need a drink, so I just hope it's loud enough to. I don't even know which one it is. I can't even tell you what date it. I'll be able to after I start. I don't even know which call this is. I just picked one of the ones that look long. I have no idea, which one it is. I mean, I would be able to. Possums are cute. Some possums are cute, like women. Oh my God. No, possums are never cute.
Hey, Dawn.
Oh, wait, no, this one's not me.
Not too much. How are you?
That's not me. That's, let's see what this.
I've been thinking about this all day.
Okay.
I unloaded on you. I actually unloaded on you, which I didn't.
Can you guys hear it?
What I did, it was to all the YouTubers, not specifically you. I want you to know that.
All right.
Okay, and I hope you recorded this so that all the YouTubers can know.
No, I don't have
have you on record. I told you I wasn't going to put out
Oops.
recorded info. Like, that's not cool. If I tell you I'm not going to, I'm not going to.
Well, there goes that. Oh no. That makes me kind of feel really kind of bad. This has been so long ago. So this would have been probably November. You voted. I voted what? You voted. What are you gonna start? It's Navy. Are you gonna start arguments in the chat? Are we gonna have to? Are we going to have to put you in timeout? Because okay.
Share put up of
You're telling me that my pastor said, or Robin said that my pastor's a touchy feely?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell no.
You want me to try to find it for you?
Ziggy, don't even go there with me.
Do you want me to try to find it so you can hear it real quick?
Oh my gosh.
They took it down. I can't even find it.
Oh, did they take it down?
I can't find it.
I do owe you some apologies, Ziggy, because I took a lot of aggression out on you that I meant for other YouTubers.
Yeah. I think I'm
And
gonna.
I wish you had this recorded right now, because I didn't mean to take it out on you. It's about fucking Chris Hill, the snake, this little bitch. It was about Doug or Drug and them and other YouTubers. It wasn't. I took it out on you, and I apologize to you for that.
That's cool, man. I knew that you were upset, and that I felt like me and Benny have been kind of in a war the past few days, and I felt like maybe he was like talking. I think maybe he was talking to you and trying to get you upset at me, and I think that's why you kind of went off like that.
It's not like that at all. I just happened to just come unglued on you, and I apologize to you for that. But it's all YouTubers. It's not you. It's all the fucking pieces of shit out there.
Yeah.
It's not you particularly. I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I just.
Will you please turn that down?
I didn't think that you would.
You wanted me to look up. Well, you can turn it down, can't you? No, I can't.
Did you know that I was on shares today?
After what you shared, just told me that there is no way, man. I have to.
No, she got that information. Trust me, Cher's not my favorite person. Cher's not.
Here, Cher goes. Everybody goes saying, Cher, that Robin said this and Robin said that. This is bullshit. I know my pastor. He is more close to Jesus than all of us combined.
She just said that she just said it like that he was a touchy-feely person. She just said it in a nice way. She didn't say it in a mean way, is what Robin said. Robin said it in a nice way, like he's a touchy-feely person like her, is what he said. Is what she said, I'm sorry.
Okay, that might make more sense. Okay. But it kind of seemed like it was going in an evil way there.
Right, I get it. I think it was. It was.
I'm trying to charge this shit phone. I'm sorry. Maybe support over there, will you? Man, my phone's dying and every damn thing else. Man, come on. I'm trying. That pissed me off when they said about all times.
Yeah.
The awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
cool.
like, I don't know.
You
It's
want me
been,
to go online and show you that I apologize to you? I will. I mean it actually for, it's not about you. I'm sorry. I unloaded on you.
it's
And
okay.
I actually apologize to you. It's more about all the fucking piece of shit YouTubers out there that have been fucking fucking with me all this time. And my daughter and me and Candace.
Yeah, you're at your wit's
No,
end. I get
I
it.
just kind of unloaded on you, and I apologize to you. But
Yeah.
it's more about all the sorry motherfuckers, okay?
Yeah, I get it.
Like the bitch ass, the lab, bitch ass, Chris M. I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah, it's cool. You got a lot going on. You have a lot freaking on your plate right now. Like, you're gonna have your emotions are gonna be all over the place. You know what I mean?
I'm just so fed up with people, and then they're gonna talk bad about my pastor. I have to draw a line right there. And they're gonna talk bad about Robin, my daughter's best friend ever. There's no fucking way. There's no way.
Yeah.
My daughter loved Robin with all her heart. There's no way.
Right. There, right there, your wife has the right thing. I think she has the right thing up that she's listening to.
So. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go sit on the toilet and pee.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
gonna sit. I'm gonna go pee.
You guys hear my voice? As you guys remember, my voice would always be, I would always be losing my voice. I lost my voice kind of recently, somewhat recently, but I used to lose it all the time. That it was so, I hated it. Because I would be on my lives for like 8 hours a day. And then when I wasn't on the lives, then I would be on phone calls. You guys are talking about G.I. Joes.
I'll be right back.
Okay, it's cool.
I'm sorry, I took it out on you like that. And
Oh,
I'll apologize.
God, how many times are you going to say sorry?
Whatever you want me to do to apologize to you, I will. But I meant it for other YouTubers mostly, not you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's not a big deal. I'll probably.
I'll make it right with you.
Okay.
That's Robin.
No.
Well, I've been pissed off, and I'm pissed off.
You have. Oh gosh.
So what do you do with that one?
I don't know. Which one would you be prefer? Would you rather be pissed on or pissed off?
It depends on who's pissing off that girl. That's what I was gonna say. What the fuck? You got another one there? No, it's the charger. I only bought one of these.
Well, I'm
You ain't
glad.
got me live, do you, Ziggy?
No, I'm not live.
Because my mom's trying to call me right now.
Okay, I can let you go.
No, I don't want you to. Don't
Okay.
promise me and got me live.
No, I don't got you live. But you were earlier telling me to put you live, but you were like, well, I hope you said, I hope you want me live. And I'm like, no, I don't.
My manager is trying diligently to call me right now for some reason, which makes me think you got me live.
Oh, no. I'm sitting here brushing my hair. I just got out of the bathtub. I'm not even talking much. If I had you live, I'd be talking. Like, I've kind of had a rough day. And I'm like,
oh, I get that.
I have a lot of rough days.
I've heard all the bullshit.
I mean, it's not really Benny, like, and him doxing me and stuff. Like, I don't care about that. It's just, like, some other shit. Like, when you are, do YouTube and stuff, you get tons of people messaging you nonstop about every single little thing that, I'm sure you can relate, because in the position you are in now, every single little thing somebody says about you, people just run to tell you, and it's like you kind of almost wish they didn't sometimes.
Ziggy. Imagine someone taking your daughter Hollywood.
Yeah.
Your beautiful daughter that you just got back, and they're playing games with your fucking head. Would you not want to kill them?
Yes, I would.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
you want to fucking kill them and cut their fucking head off.
He gets pretty descriptive right here. Who is he? This is Don Wells. This is Summer Wells' father. Here. Oh, he's in jail now. I'm guessing this would have been about that. This would have been what, November or so? We're talking about he went to jail February. Yeah, this has to be in October, November. Maybe need some cliff notes. Yeah, he's Summer Wells' father, and a lot of people believe that he and his wife know what happened to Summer. Especially, it was difficult because when I met him, it was like it was weird because it really messed with me because I thought he seemed like a really nice guy. I'm like, man, dude, this is gonna screw with me because here, I had this guy in front of me who more than likely, first of all, is being accused of SA by many women. And who knows, I don't know, all the things that I don't know. It'd be crazy. It will probably make me sick just to think I was when it comes out, for sure that if he did have something to do with it. Or Candace, she definitely knows something. PTSD, unfortunately, that guy backed out. It sucks, but I guess, okay, so the last time he went live on a panel about PTSD, it was on Molly Golightly's. And when he was on there, Molly Golightly had a kind of I don't know, what would you guys call it? Some kind of medical episode or whatever. And it freaked him out. I guess. So with that, and I guess just talking about the PTSD kind of triggers it. I think he just got like, I think he was all about it at first, but then I think once it got time to actually do it, I think it started to freak him out. So I think I am gonna go, guys. I have a little bit of a headache. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Yeah, I might just go to sleep. But yeah, I'm done. Candace is. You just came here. I'm sorry. Yeah, good night, guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you guys. I'll talk to you later.